What's really good with you, YouTube? Now, as promised, once I got done eating the calzone, I said I would make a breakfast burger. So when I get pan heated up, we'll get the shindig on the road. Go ahead and roll up our sleeves and get started on some dankness. I'm thinking we should make a breakfast burger. What do you think, you two? That sounds good. Of course it sounds good. I know what you're thinking. That breakfast calzone kicked ass, but most people don't have 2 hours in the morning. So I think we can arrange something. Oh, sorry about that. First thing we're going to do is we're going to toast up our buns. Grab your Texas toast, do a very light sprinkle of Tony's on both sides. And this will be our side that goes down first. There's plenty of grease from the last time I cooked in that pan. I should be able to just lightly dust top there with the Tony's. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead into this Tony's mixture. We're going to add some Slap Yo Mama Cajun seasoning, some Payne County Rust meat seasoning. This will be for our bacon and beef and for our egg. That's what you need for a breakfast burger: bacon, beef, and egg. Simple enough. Pinch of that barbecue seasoning. And, oh, look at that. We got some fresh garden-grown jalapeno. Might throw that on there for a little kick. Maybe some Doritos. All right. Go ahead and give these buns a flip. You'll find that making a breakfast burger will take far less time than that insanely ridiculous breakfast calzone that I made, which was delicious. Took me a couple days to finish, but I'm uploading a rant video right now to YouTube. I'll check on that real quick. Alright, now that we got that rant video uploading to YouTube, we finished toasting up our sandwich bun. Wow. I'm not going for a burned or anything, just lightly toasted. Lightly toasted. Very, very lightly toasted. Just enough to like toast the outside, you know what I'm saying, YouTube? Give it a flip. Yeah, it's looking pretty toasted. I'll give it a little bit longer on this side, on this other side real quick. Yeah, just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Take a looky right here where we have both pieces. There's that side, there's that side. This side, the other side, beautifully toasted. Alright, so I want to set one of these to the side for a second. Now let's get our beef and our bacon cooked. And then we're going to cook the egg in the beef and bacon grease, because that's how I roll. Now that our pan's getting nice and warmed up, we're going to take some Country Crock Original, just slap it in there for our burger to cook up in. Put a little bit in there, just a little bit, so that way we can cook our bacon as well. And there we go, beautiful. You might need some more of that later on, we'll see. Just a little bit to grease our pan. Oh yeah, there we go. Turn that stove down to a medium. Got just a little bit of butter on the bottom there to grease it up. There we go, beautiful. And you definitely want to make this a breakfast burger of sorts. So we got our burger patty. I'm going to put the seasoned mixture on. Kind of stir it around the lid here. There we go. Season that side, drop it in there, do that side real quick, Alright, get that burger patty cooked up. Want something for breakfast that takes a little bit less time than that calzone, I got you covered. While that burger patty's cooking up, I'm putting some garden fresh jalapeno on our burgers. So what I want to do is cut the stem off and cut the tip off. There we go. And we'll do a couple slices of fresh jalapeno for the burger. I'm going to go ahead and just leave the guts and the seeds in there for extra flavor. Now jalapenos are not that spicy. They're kind of on the milder side of things, but that's alright. Got 6 fresh slices of jalapeno, and we got 2 to munch out on. Oh shit, fuck, I dropped that one. Oh, it's alright. Pick it up later. Oh yeah. That's what's up. Oh yeah. Garden fresh jalapeno is where it's at. Alright. Grow your own jalapenos in a garden. It'll taste way better than anything bought at the store, I guarantee it. Alright, YouTube, we're gonna get this beef patty cooked up. Get some bacon in there. Then we'll do an over easy egg. Of course, you saw how I did that on my last cooking video with the calzone. Then we'll put some cheese on top of that egg. Maybe some Doritos, some jalapenos. Oh. And I got the stove turned on to a medium heat, but we'll go ahead and crank her back up to an 8. Get the last of our ingredients cooked up real quick. Yeah, the jalapeno is not too spicy. I mean, for a pepper, it's pretty spicy, but it's on like the bottom tier of it. You know what I'm saying? I've had peppers that were way spicier than that. It's got a sweet, savory sort of spicy. Garden fresh jalapenos just got that sweet pop to them. YouTube. Tell you what, YouTube, I've been in a real good mood lately. Got this chick I'm crushing on, and she likes me back, and that's all I'm going to say on that. Next time I see her, I'm throwing a pickup line. I don't even care who she with. What's her name? What's she look like? None of your business, YouTube. None and business. That's a way for me to brag about her without actually giving away her identity. Ooh-hoo. Yummy, yummy beef for your tummy. Alright, go ahead and slap on a beef patty. There we go. Oh, that's looking good. Alright. Now, we're definitely going to need some, maybe a pinch more butter for that bacon. I'm going to bring it back down to a medium heat. And do a little scoop of that goodness right there. Slap it in there. Go ahead and grease the pan with this buttery goodness. That's going to add some tender flavor to that bacon, and it's going to keep it from sticking. You might need some more for the egg. We'll see how it looks after we're done cooking up the bacon. But yeah, you've seen this process a couple times on the channel by now. Yeehaw. Alright. What's breakfast without a little bit of bacon, huh? Right. So we're gonna get some of that delicious thick cut bacon. I'm gonna drop a couple slices in there just like that. Beautiful. And then we're going to add just a little bit of seasoning to our bacon. Not a whole lot. A little goes a long way. Kind of add it right on the top there. There we go. And we're definitely not going to need all that seasoning for the eggs. So we're going to just dump some of it back into the Tony's container. You don't need a whole lot of seasoning for this burger. Go ahead and turn that stove back up to an 8. The butter is melted. The bacon's cooking in it. I'll go ahead and scooch you. There we go. Now when I cook this bacon, I want it to cook in that puddle of melted butter right there in the middle. That's what's going to give it that flavor, YouTube. Now, if you're on a diet, don't watch my cooking videos. Give that a flip. Of course, you see me make bacon on my channel a bazillion times, but that sizzle, that sexy bacon sizzle, it never gets old, does it? No, it doesn't. So let's take you up on that. Oh, look at that, YouTube. Look at that close-up of that bacon just sizzling away in the pan. Look at it. Now, if the bacon starts to curl up, you take a spoon or a spatula or a fork, just hold it down right there where it starts to curl up. And then, voila, look at that. See that? It's not curling up. There you go. That's the secret. Keeping your bacon from curling up. Alright, put the camera back down over here. Okay, get this bacon cooked up and put it on top of our burger, and then we're going to fry up an egg. Put some cheese on there, some Doritos, you know, the works, you know. You don't got time to start up a 2-hour process. Then this recipe is a little bit quicker. Oh. In fact, this recipe is a lot quicker. There's a little bit of bacon grease in the bottom of this from cooking up just these 2 pieces. I want to add a splash more butter to the bottom of it, just to make sure that egg don't stick. Okay, now we put the bacon on top of the burger. There we go, just like that. Go ahead and turn that down to a medium heat. And on top of our bacon, we're just going to throw our jalapenos that we made. Let's put that underneath the bacon, actually. Put those freshly cut jalapeno slices right there on our beef patty, just like that. Got 6 of them right there. Okay, I'll show you what that looks like up close right there. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to take our bacon, put it on top of the jalapeno, just like that. Beautiful. Now we're going to go over to our country crock butter one more time. And do another small scoop to mix in with that bacon grease. You don't need a whole lot, just a little spoonful, do ya? Get in there. Alright, so I got the pan on a medium heat once again because we don't want that butter to burn, just want it to melt. Now we're going to go ahead and add some nacho cheese Doritos on top of the bacon to give it a nice little crunch. Nice little cheesy crunch. So I'm going to put a couple of these on there. Beautiful. I got this gorgeous pile of bacon grease and melted butter just congealing in the bottom of the pan. Oh, this is magic, YouTube. Rightio, then go ahead and there we go, just like that. Crush the chips down on top of the bacon. Beautiful. Grab one of our cage-free eggs. I'm gonna grab one of our cage-free eggs, and we'll go ahead and give it a crack. There we go. Crack that egg right there in the middle of that grease pile. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to hit the top of that egg with the seasoning that we have on our lid here. Just kind of lightly. There we go. Yeah, that's enough seasoning. Now, if you crack it just right, that yolk won't break. I mean, not that it matters that much because it's all going in the same spot. But, yeah. Let me show you something, YouTube. Take a look at this just for a second. Look at that. Now, if you just let the egg cook at this point, let it get all white in the middle right here. That yolk's gonna get bright yellow. Now see that egg just sitting in all that greasy goodness? Yeah, buddy, that bacon and burger and buttery greasy goodness is gonna cook into this egg and bring that flavor to the next level, YouTube. And this one cracked pretty good. I dropped it just right. That's forming together pretty nicely. And now, when it gets to a certain point, I'm going to flip it and just cook it over on the other side. But you want to make sure that that egg firms up really good in the middle. You want your egg white to be solid white before you flip it. That's the secret to making this style of egg, YouTube. Yo, you want to poach your eggs? Well, there's a secret to it. You gotta let your yolk get all nice and white in the middle before you flip it. And you can see, even though it's on a medium heat right now, that pan's plenty hot. And you look right here, and you can see that yolk turning a nice bright yellow. The egg whites are whitening up. Let's go ahead and give it a flip. See how easy that was to scoop out of the pan? That's why you want to add all that greasy goodness. Now gently flip it back into that same puddle of grease. Just like that. Now see how the bottom of that's not too burnt, but it is cooked, a little crispy around the edge. There you go. It's looking good. I'll let that sit there for a minute. Bring the camera back over here. That's how you make poached eggs, YouTube. Really, it's not that difficult. You just gotta know what you're doing. I know that bacon grease just cooking at the top of it. I'll let that sit for just a little bit longer, then I'm gonna flip it back over for a second, and then we'll transfer it. Alright, give it a flip. Let it sit there for a couple seconds longer, but not too much longer. All that greasy, buttery goodness is just cooking into it. That's beautiful, YouTube. Just beautiful. Alright, so we are done with the stove top for the moment being. Now I'm going to put our egg on top of our crunchy nacho cheese Doritos. Just like that. I bet you want to see this poached egg up close, YouTube. I know you want to. Oh, I got you covered. This is how you make a breakfast bacon cheeseburger. It's called a breakfast burger, short, sweet, to the point. There's that poached egg on top, looking nice. Now, I ran out of that cheddar cheese, not using it on that recipe for the calzone, but that's alright because we got some string cheese we can use. So what's a cheeseburger without some cheese, eh? And what I'm going to do is put the string cheese on top of the egg so that when I go to melt it in the microwave, the cheese just melts right on top of the egg. Now the only thing that's going to be super spicy about it is the jalapenos maybe, but other than that, now this recipe, it's good cheese. This recipe, and use whatever cheese you want, dude. You know, use whatever cheese you want to put on top of that egg. It don't matter. Because this part is pretty much the last step before you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, buddy. Now them Doritos are going to give it a nice little crunch in the middle. The jalapenos are going to give it a nice sweet, tangy heat. So let's see, one more cheese stick. Alright, so take this mozzarella cheese stick and we're going to lay it across the other way. And Now we're gonna sit here, stand here, whatever, and just kind of, you know, go vertical with our cheese strips and then go horizontal with it. You know, if you want to use the string cheese route, that's how I'm doing it. I'll show you what it looks like before I put it in the microwave. And the creaminess of this mozzarella might actually bring it together pretty nicely. Kind of help dumb down the heat on them jalapenos just a little bit. Beautiful. And YouTube, we have the cheese right there. Yes, please. So now what I want to do is just take this top bun and I'm going to sandwich it on top. Kind of squish it down just a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. Got a Dorito trying to escape? I don't think so. Now that we got the sandwich put together, what I want to do is I'm going to microwave it. Normally I don't microwave it with the cheese and the top bun on top, but in this case we'll make the exception. Alright, got it squished down nice and flat so it stays level. And yeah, that burger looks pretty good, yo, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, no you don't. That was a close call, YouTube. I went to go put the burger in the microwave and the top bun tried to slide off. I'm like, no you don't. Get back on there, you bastard. Alright, make sure the cheese is all tucked in. We don't want it melting all over the plate, just on the burger. Okay, beautiful. Get on the sandwich, you bastard. You ain't going anywhere. 44 seconds. Get it, got it, good. Alright, YouTube. Let's go set the camera down. I'm not gonna lie, a 12-pack of soda pop don't last me very long in my apartment, but that's alright. That's alright. Breakfast bacon cheeseburger. And see, it's like right there, 33 minutes on the dot. Oh yeah, that's melted. That's definitely melted. I might go, yeah. Well, actually, YouTube, I'm gonna go, yeah, let's go a little bit. Fucking hell, that's hot. Alright, hold up a second, YouTube. It's not done just yet. I'm gonna melt it a little bit longer. Put it in for another 24 seconds. I took the top bun off and like tucked the cheese in more on top of the patty, that kind of thing. Really looking for that string pull effect. You feel me, YouTube? So maybe like 35 minutes at the most. Yeah, it's 34 minutes on the dot. There we go. Let's see if we can. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, YouTube. That right there. See the cheese just puddling all over this massively greasy monstrosity of a burger. Okay, there's a little piece of cheese right there trying to escape. I don't think so. See, this is how I know the cheese in this burger is done. That's hot. And kind of trim it up just a bit. At this point, this is just my OCD kicking in, wanting it to look good for the camera. But yeah, that burger's done. Now there's that critical part where I flip it on the top bun. I want to flip this over to the top bun so it has time to cool off, because all that grease is just going to soak to that bottom bun, and we don't want it to come, fucking hell. We don't want that to just fall apart, so. Okay, so yeah, this way the, yeah, got a Dorito trying to escape. I don't think so. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get a piece of cheese trying to fall out. Go ahead and tuck that cheese back into the sandwich there. Alrighty. There we go. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Go ahead and tuck all that in there. Alright, awesome sauce. This burger looks good. This burger looks way good. I'm going to let it cool off a bit before I munch into it. That bottom bun is just soaked with all the grease from the butter, the egg, the beef, the bacon. What do you think, YouTube? This is a breakfast burger. Would you eat it? I'd eat it. I'm definitely gonna eat it. Just gonna let it cool off there. Cooking with Cobes. Oh, I could smell the jalapenos in there. Just enough to give it a little bit of heat, but not too much. Oh, and you get the smell of the beef and the bacon, and the sandwich looks and just smells amazing. So, traditionally, this is how I do my patty melts: Texas toast and beef. Okay, outside of that, you want to add cheese, bacon, whatever. That's on you, dude. We can't call it a patty melt if there ain't no cheese melted all over the top of it. I'm just saying. Look at this, YouTube. This right here took like, what, 34 minutes to make, which is considerably shorter than the calzone. You know, so maybe if you're crunched for time and you want something that's filling but you don't want to take 2 hours to make it, this will get you through your morning. This burger will get you through your morning. Look at that, YouTube. Just look at it. Oh. The Doritos are going to give it a nice crunch. My burger senses are tingling. Something tells me this burger's going to rock, yo. If you're going to, seriously, garden fresh jalapenos beat store-bought any day. Dude, there's a sweetness to them. They're unprocessed. The heat, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. This right here, this is beautiful. You see that poached egg just sitting low underneath all that cheesy goodness. Now, once this burger's cooled off enough, I'm going to flip it back over to the bottom bun and just dig into it, man. But you want to let the burger cool off a bit. And I could have let it cool off just sitting by itself, but I like to flip it over onto the top bun so that way the bottom bun has time to cool off, because your bottom bun's going to have the most heat, especially after you get done nuking it in the microwave to melt the cheese. This isn't 5-star cooking by any means. This is just good old-fashioned, I'm cooking it myself at home cooking. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a 5-star chef. This is just a breakfast burger that I came up with on the spot. Like, I had the ingredients, I'm like, there you go. Like it, hate it, don't care. Breakfast burger. Boom. Yeah. Just a definite tone of the jalapeno coming through on the bottom there. I mean, if you don't like spicy, then don't put the jalapenos on if you don't like spicy. But I like spicy food. Not gonna lie, YouTube. So I put, and a friend of mine gave me some garden fresh jalapenos. Shout out to Renee. And I was hanging out with her and her husband and her son earlier after I got done collecting sticks. I wasn't gonna let that punk at the park get to me because I got bigger things to do with my life, you know, on the grander scheme of things. What do you think, YouTube? You saw how easy this breakfast burger was to throw together. Alright. Breakfast burger for your face. I might have done a breakfast burger before, I don't remember. Sometimes I don't keep track of all the recipes that I do. But I don't think I have done one before. At least not this variant. See, that's nice and warm on the bottom, but it's not like stupid hot. So that's definitely cooled down enough to where I can eat it. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this delicious bastard back over to the bottom bun. Okay, there we go. Now the cheese is on top again. Look at that. Alright. I'm gonna grab a glass of water. And we're gonna eat this burger. You know, whenever I have... God damn it, I dropped the phone. Oh, I've been dropping the phone a lot lately. Sorry about that. But, yeah, whenever I have new ideas for recipes, I try to make it happen. And now this breakfast burger turned out pretty good. See the jalapeno sticking out right there with the Doritos. Yeah, do a little 360. Yeah. Cool beans, dude. Oh, look at that. We have some water in my cup already, huh? Grab some more water after the burger here, but let's get into it, shall we? Let's get this plate in my lap. We got the light coming off the computer screen. That should be enough to give us some lighting. Yeah. All right. Oh. Spicy breakfast burger. We'll call it that. Spicy breakfast burger. Cheers, YouTube. Oh yeah, they're just swinging. Oh, cheese bowl. Oh yeah, dude, this is way good. Letting it cool off before I bite into it like I did. The grease is not dripping all over my gloves. It's not dripping all over the plate. Oh yeah. Not too much seasoning either, just enough seasoning to complement the jalapeno. Here's a cross section of that burger. You see the egg, the jalapeno, the beef, the bacon, the Dorito. There's that beautiful cross section right there. You see the jalapenos poking out. Oh yeah. Really no complaints on this burger at all. The egg is not dripping and oozing out of the sandwich. The egg is actually perfectly cooked. And that perfectly cooked egg is adding a nice little sort of breakfasty bite to this delicious delight. The jalapenos are definitely a nice touch. It's a little bit spicy, but compared to what I'm used to eating, it's not that bad. It's actually doable. Very doable. Oh, dude. Yeah. Now, comparatively speaking, compared to that grilled cheese monstrosity I made the other night, this one's a little bit smaller. Now, even though it's smaller than the grilled cheese sandwich I made, what it lacks in size, it's making up for in flavor. This is actually a pretty tasty bacon cheeseburger. I mean, if you really wanted to amp up the heat, you could have added some, you know, some pepper jack cheese, the jalapeno and habanero chunks. But that's fine. This burger is just fine. This does great for a snack. There's that cross section. You can see there's the egg and the cheese, and you got the jalapeno. This burger produced a pretty cross section too, I must add. Flip it over top bun to bottom bun. There we go. Right on. You get the crunch from the Doritos, the chew from the egg and the beef. A little bit of crunch on that bacon, but not too much. And you get the bite from the jalapeno. That fresh jalapeno. And then you get a little bit of creaminess from that mozzarella cheese working its magic. Yeah, this burger's pretty good, Joe, I'm not gonna lie. Would I serve this up in a restaurant? Absolutely. Like, everything on this burger is just like, yes. That heat's creeping up on me a bit. It's a mild heat compared to the peppers that I'm used to eating. I've eaten a Carolina Reaper on YouTube. The aftermath on that was hell, but I have done it. You know, this is just a simple, easy to make breakfast burger, you know. It might take you like 34 minutes to make. But, you really can't go wrong, man. If you're starting your day off with a hearty meal like this, I mean, this isn't too bad. This is a great way to start off your day. And you get that buttery flecks from the bread. Because keep in mind, there was greasy love in the pan when I toasted up the sandwich bread. Yo, I'm taking my time to savor this patty melt because this is good. Mm. Mm. Oh, God damn it. Dropped a piece on the floor. That's alright. Pick it up. Mm. Yep. Pick it up and put it in my ashtray. Yo. Fresh jalapenos taste so much better. Garden fresh jalapenos taste so much better than store-bought jalapenos. I don't care who you are. It's just a fact. Yo, I gotta wash my my hands here, and I got my gloves on. Hold up. Might get a little bit of grease from this sandwich on my gloves, but that's alright. That's quite alright. There's the greasy aftermath on the plates. So after letting it cool off just for a bit, it didn't get too greasy. It didn't drip all over my arms. Mm. 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 That burger came out pretty clean, and it tasted real good. If you like the cooking videos, subscribe for more. I upload them when I can, or whenever I have good ideas, you know. It's Monday. Go out there and make this week happen for you. The only thing stopping you is you. It's a new week. Chance for you to get shit done, make shit happen. Go out there and make it happen, man. Mm. Oh yeah, that burger was pretty good. Not too bad either. But yeah, if you eat one of those, man, there you go. One of my recipes I didn't take for freaking ever to make. That's like 34 minutes, 33, 34 minutes, you know. Doesn't take you a whole long time to make. It'll definitely fill you up. There's no denying that. Go go ahead and have a smoke me pipe tobacco before too long. Anyways, YouTube. A cooking video that's not even an hour long, but just 5 minutes shy. Or 4 minutes, I should say. There you have it, YouTube. One delicious breakfast burger cooking video for your face. Boom, you already know what's up. You like the burger, give it a try. You saw how easy it was to make. You like the cooking videos? Subscribe for more. This channel is blowing up because of you cool cobras. Back at you with a fresh cooking video, as fresh as those delicious jalapenos. Anyways, thank you for watching. Catch you cool cobras later.